All right, before we jump into this one, I am going to kick it off by showing you my little Shutterfly album, which I mentioned before. It is the 6x6 that Shutterfly used to do free every month up until just 2 months ago. And yeah, I just love getting these done for my trips. Again, I have my little stack in the living room. Love to have it there. And they're so much fun to make. A little time consuming too. That's one thing I don't like about it. When you upload all your pictures, it just kind of lays it out. And it usually has like 1 or 2 pictures per page, which is not good enough. But anyway, that was my Shutterfly album for Paris. All right, then, let's get this completed. We are working on La Tour Eiffel. I'm going to share some of the things that I wish we had done at the Eiffel Tower specifically. Some of it was intentional, of course, because we were there for not even 24 hours, so we were limited on time. To answer your question, do I regret flying into Paris from Ireland for just one night? No, I absolutely do not. But here we go. Starting with number 6 of things I regret not doing in Paris at the Eiffel Tower is skipping the Seine River cruise. I don't know much about it. I didn't even look into it before going out there, but just seeing the area, that is something I would want to do the next time. I would make time on an evening to do that tour, that cruise. And they also have a dinner cruise as well. Number 5 things I regret not doing at the Eiffel Tower is not seeing the tower in its full sparkly glory. So we did catch the top part of it because the Airbnb where we stayed was right around the corner. So nighttime, we stepped outside and we just saw it from there. But again, we were so exhausted that we did not walk over to see the whole thing. I imagine that view would be super cool. But so we did take pictures there. But fun fact, the light display of the Eiffel Tower is copyrighted. So there are restrictions on that for photos and videos. So there's that. Number 4 of things I regret not doing at the tower would be not taking the staircase. And by that, I don't mean climbing up, because that is, from what I understand, it's almost 700 steps. And supposedly it takes 30 to 45 minutes to climb it. So yeah, by that time we just we couldn't wait to go eat and just get in bed. But that is something that I would like to do, is take the staircase down and get that view. Number 3 regret would be not eating at the Jules Verne Restaurant on the 2nd level of the tower. And that is a Michelin star restaurant, and I have not had such dining experience. And that I did look into initially, and I was going to reserve, but changed my mind because, again, just very limited time and didn't really have the luxury of sitting for that long. It is also pretty pricey, and by that I mean like into the hundreds for a couple. So I did change my mind about that. Now, keep in mind that you do have to reserve well ahead in advance. I think they're booked out 2 or 3 months, and you do pay partial at the time of reservation. But I think that would be a lovely experience, eating with that view. So definitely on my bucket list. Number 2 regret is not seeing the tower's iconic viewpoints. So there's one point where you see the full tower from the bridge. And again, we didn't walk over there for the reasons I've stated. And number 1 thing I regret not doing at the Eiffel Tower, drum roll please, not getting professional photos done. And you may think this is insignificant, but the Eiffel Tower being the landmark that it is, I think it merits a grand gesture. Would have been great to memorialize the visit that way, with professional photos. So I was initially looking into that on Airbnb experiences. There are various photographers that do, and there were some like sunrise pictures, which would have been especially nice. But that is definitely something that I will do the next time we're there. So if you are going there, look into it. Look into those pictures and try to work that in to your itinerary. Okay. So I just had to pop back in here to share two more things. One was something that I was sort of planning from the beginning, but it didn't work out on the day of. But it was having a picnic at the Champ de Mars Park right there at the Eiffel Tower. So whether it's a morning or afternoon picnic, that would be nice. And the other one is something that a pastor shared in a story shortly after I did the initial recording for this. And that is where he and his wife danced under the Eiffel Tower. How sweet is that? So we're coming to the end of this here, the second series in Puzzle My Travels, doing the Eiffel Tower. Oh, let me try that again. La Tour, oh my gosh. La Tour, dork. La Tour Eiffel. Okay, so yeah, all in all, the Eiffel Tower, if you can manage to make a visit, wonderful. This really felt like a special adventure because it's like, ooh la la, lovers in Paris for a day. It has a romantic ring to it. So, but yeah, let me know if you've been, what things do you regret not having done or having done, if you plan on going, or do you have, what trip do you have coming up? Wait, I remember. La Tour Eiffel. La Tour Eiffel. All right, one more down. We have completed the Eiffel Tower. I haven't secured it yet, so. I really like this photo. It's not your typical view of the tower, for reasons you already heard, but I really like it. Thank you for joining on this journey, puzzling the Eiffel Tower. That was a lot of fun. The next one will be coming soon. Niagara Falls. Thanks again. Until next time.